Hello, I'm Elise Frueh, and today I'm going to be talking about ranking news articles based on their quality with livestock and our environment. As a society today, fake news is surrounding us. We really need to be aware of what is going on and what we are believing. It is our responsibility to form our own opinions and beliefs. I'm going to use the example of livestock affecting our environment. Some places we might want to look into avoiding, like PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, rated as mixed factual on Media Bias Fact Check. We're going to look into the article titled Climate Change and Animal Agriculture Explained. This is an organization that publishes articles based on their thoughts and feelings. They fail to publish a date or author on their articles. They're publishing the article as a whole organization. They tend to use loaded language such as crammed, enormous, and cesspools. When news sources use loaded language, they can tend to persuade the audience to mimic their thinking and ideology, rather than presenting straight facts, which allows the audience to create their own thoughts. At the very end of the article, there's a pledge button. The organization wants the audience to push this. It is their way of showing that they got their point across to other people to persuade them into their thinking. Now we're going to move into a more reliable resource, the Washington Post. It is very factual. I'm going to dig into the article. This is why when we talk climate change, you can't ignore agriculture. It is posted in the Environment and Energy section, which is important to us because it shows that we are looking into an article that is in the Energy and Environment section, not something like in the Opinion section, which could tend to be biased and slanted. It is dated August 23rd, 2017. Our author is Chelsea Harvey. She is a journalist specializing in science and environment reporting, which relates back to our topic of our environment and livestock. She is a graduate of the New York University with her master's in journalism, showing she has education behind her writing. This article has researchers quoted. I pulled out this one, Thomas Crowther. I looked him up to make sure that she was being true about who he was, and he is a researcher and an assistant professor at the Netherlands Institute for Ecology. He primarily researches in soil, ecosystems, and climate ecology, which relates back to livestock and our environment. He also has many scholarly publications. Next, I'm going to look into another very good news source. It is the University of California Davis News. They posted this article titled Livestock and Climate Change in their Energy and Environment section. It is dated April 29th, 2016, and it is published in the UC Davis Science newspaper. Our author today is a professor of animal science and air quality specialist, Frank Mittloehler. He is very involved in the agricultural community and has chaired many organizations dealing with agriculture and the environment. So this helps that he does not only teach and research in this, but he is also working along the side of other known professors and researchers in similar fields that are relating back to livestock and our environment, which is our topic. He quotes a very reliable group, the EPA. Now remember, this was done in 2016, so when we say the EPA, we're talking about scientists that were there in 2016, and that's very important because today we have seen a few problems with the EPA. When he uses these types of groups, they help to show that he is credible and has other scientists that are getting the exact same results that he's getting. Here he provides us with graphs and comparisons of data to visually show us what is happening. So we're not seeing like any biasness or slanted news here, we are seeing the straight facts. So looking out for signs of false information like loaded language, poor authors, and poor resources, used in articles and publications is important to us when we are researching good and bad news. Some of the work I have cited here on this page. Does anyone have any questions?